Hello's welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Deus Ex, and where we last left off we were just inside the statue ruins here of Liberty Island. We managed to capture the NSF commander. We were trying to find information on a shipment of ambrosia that the NSF managed to take from the North Dock here at UNATCO headquarters. He kind of was quite adamant that there was a secret government, and that's why the NSF were fighting against or trying to liberate the ambrosia to give it to the common people rather than the bureaucrats in Washington. But that's not for us to decide. We are a rookie agent, and let's see what the situation is.
Plenty more cleaning house to do when we chase these sons of bitches into the city. Tell me what you need.
He's still offering the scope. No, that's fine.
I'll check back with you later.
How many credits do we have? 640. And our inventory's full in any case. Hey, Paul.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
So yeah, ambrosia. I'm not sure if it gives us any information on it. We need to report to Manderley's office on level 2. From what I understand, ambrosia is not a cure for the Grey Death, which is the plague that's affecting most of the world, but it's like a stopgap. It relieves the symptoms of the Grey Death, and you've got to keep taking it to prevent yourself from suffering. Now, I don't think this has been refilled. Is there something behind here? There is. Ooh, handy. 4 lockpicks, 4 multi-tools. I'll take it. You know, I'd almost forgotten all about that. There will be things, there will be places and items I will miss. I'm just not very observant. But okay, let's pop into UNATCO headquarters. Is there anything else actually?
Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
Anything else?
Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
I guess not. Okay. Planning your visit to Liberty Island?
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner. It's my first day, too. I'm pretty excited.
Private Lloyd, eh? And here's the President Philip Meade.
I was in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
No, I don't remember you at all, but I'm glad you're enthusiastic about your new position. Trophies, we don't know what for.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Thanks, Alex. Loading screen. United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition. What I found here?
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Which is quite impressive technology, actually. See, he is behind a door with infinite complexity and infinite durability, and I don't think we ever find a nano keyring to gain access to him.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Seems everyone likes to remind us Mr. Manderley. Our boss wants to have a word.
We finally got to catch some rebels, eh, Denton?
Indeed. We will have a word.
Bet the NSF won't try that trick again.
I wonder if the mod's actually given all these troopers names.
Good work up there.
I don't remember them always having names. He's a UNATCO
Hell of
trooper.
a first day.
Oh, he still is the UNATCO
Didn't know
trooper.
the NSF had so many people in New York.
But I think he was a UNATCO trooper and then his name changed. I think that might be an accuracy mod.
We'll finish the job when we get to Manhattan. Good work up there.
Thank you. There's a lockpick over there. Let's go see our boss, Joseph Manderley. Now the key for the closet.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
Sorry, Janice. Mr. Manley, just for your information, your new password is Night Killer. I know you led that mission in Paris against the old terrorist organization or whatever it was. Your login is still J. Manderley.
Hello, Mr. Denton. I guess you're here to see Mr. Manderley. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Thank you very much.
He's waiting, JC.
Okay. Got one of those fancy hollow communicators.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the Ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
By the way, did you see what happened to the soldier we sent into the statue? He turned up unconscious.
No, sir. Friendly fire?
Not so friendly, I'm afraid. I have opened an investigation. Dismissed.
Okay. So that's the thing I didn't know. When I was playing the game originally, it would never have come to me, never thought of knocking
the
out.
Med Center and Armory are on level 3.
Would never come to me to knock out that trooper and give us that extra line of dialogue from our boss here, Joseph Manderley. But I think it was maybe when I was watching a Let's Play from Kikoskia, or definitely through Grimmith, actually knocking out that guard, giving us a little bit extra into what's happened, the situation, that our actual choices are affecting the world around us, even if it's just in a minor way. Either way, we're going to explore.
I've got work to do.
I know, we're just going to explore. Boot camp for Betty. Madison High School junior Betty Souza will spend a semester at
Come
camp.
back when you've seen Carter and Reyes.
Oh, Canyon Camp Boot Camp. The crime, we have verified that she told another student she knows how to make a bomb.
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3.
Betty Souza will not be alone. Last year, over 15,000 young people served sentences
I've got work to
at the
do.
state's FBI-run good behavior camps, a legacy of the Northwest War. UNATCO in the future, part of the UNATCO handbook.
Come back when you've seen Carter and Reyes.
So you feel free to pause and read these. I'm going to check out your bathroom. I'm going to steal your candy bar and have a drink from your faucet here.
I've got work to do.
No communications. UNATCO and police. They often work with other law enforcement agencies. Small and elite organization, rely on the cooperation of local police, governments, intelligence agencies, and corporate security divisions. I see. So we need to check in. So manually called Dr. Jaime. That's probably where we get his pronunciation of his name. I always thought it was Jamie. But I guess we'll go with Jaime. Pepper cartridge. We shouldn't have really taken that, but so be it. And I guess we will expend a lockpick. A bioelectric cell and a multi-tool. I guess that was worth it.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? Yes, I see here that she did.
If you didn't speak to Janice and speak to your boss first, he would give you your login and password for your computer terminal. Welcome to UNATCO. The UN has 9 levels of security above top secret. This manual and all material is not otherwise marked as classified as Angel OA. If you're not Angel OA or above, report immediately to your supervisor. Let's have a quick read through this. Brave the darkness, for you carry the torch of freedom. We'll look into the various security levels above top secret. There is another book somewhere. I wonder if it's this one. No. UNATCO and the public. We are a peacekeeper. Your first objective is to safeguard human life. Though terrorists see an advantage in harming civilians, UNATCO agents do not. Remember that we're all in this together. So, JCD and Bionic Man. So, a couple of messages from Jaime here. Greetings and nanotech briefings. Hey GC. Guess I have to get used to calling you JC around the office. Not sure where they came up, but at least they give you the same last code name as your brother. Anyway, whatever they're calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. For example, the voice in your head from an operator, someone here at HQ, able to handle the scanning equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your infolink, leaps fully formed right into your temporal lobe, bypassing the eardrum and its sensory neurons. And it's perfectly inaudible to everyone around you. Not to mention the nanites clinging to your axons can both receive and transmit symbolic information. So if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Someone at HQ probably already knows. So now we have something about nano-augmentation, and it's from Jaime again to Gunther Herman, Anna Navarra, and us. I was asked by the regional medical coordinator to forward this information on to all of you. I do so without further comment. So they're talking about transitioning from the older model of mechanical augmentation to nano-augmentation. We are the second agent graduating from the academy. The mechanical augmentations are not obsolete. Some agents express concern that they will be walking junk in 10 years. One agent expressed their fears. We will be sold at flea markets and old grey golems for scaring the children. But what about my legs? What about my life? Now that was probably good for Herman. They have some, as you've noticed, some typical impersonations of various other ethnic, other groups, cultures. We'll check in there later. Do we want to check up here as well?
It was quiet till sundown. Then all hell broke loose.
We may as well. I'm sure somewhere there is a nano ring.
It was quiet till sundown. Then all hell broke loose.
What don't we need? I kind of like I want to keep the binoculars. I suppose we don't need this EMP grenade for now. Other accuracy mod. Now, is it here? Yes, nice. I was hoping...
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
I was hoping it was under that desk, and not in this office. Because it would have been typical if I had used it the wrong way. Ooh, a lockpick and a multi-tool, and a basketball. Okay, let's get down to level 3. We need to check in with Jaime and Sam Carter in the armory.
That was a close one up there.
Indeed it was. Got the restrooms here. Ooh, cigarettes.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
And we have the ladies' room. Oh, hello.
How unprofessional.
I'm sorry, my retinal augmentations must have been acting up.
Expecting a show?
Are you offering?
Don't think I won't report this.
Okay, Sharon, we're leaving. Good for Herman and Anna Navarra. And this is their office. Ooh. Some darts, some cigarettes, more trophies. A bioelectric cell. Mass grave in Brooklyn. Responding to an outbreak of grey death that quickly overwhelmed all city services, the National Guard forces were placed under the command of local law enforcement and were mobilized to help with the disposal of the recently deceased. Unfortunately, they proved inadequate in containing the chaos, and in many cases the dead were simply left lying in the street, while the dying, who were mostly homeless, wandered the city until collapsing. Oh dear. And down here we have containment cells.
Way to go, sir.
For some of the NSF.
Gunther should have followed orders.
We only managed to capture one terrorist, it seems. What happened to all the people we've knocked unconscious? Since we're here, there is a place we can find the various usernames and passwords. There's Gunther Herman. A message about the skull gun. Might I suggest again a skull gun for my head? Yesterday, Barry Pock, some scum we all know, pushed smack for NSF, gets jumpy and draws. I take 2.22s in flesh. At least it recovers fairly quickly. We'll find the air passwords, I think. Be easier. Here's Sam Carter.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
Sorry, sir, I can't carry anything else right now.
Oh. A stealth pistol, that sounds useful.
So let's see. A stealth pistol and... what else do you think you'll need?
A smart lockpick is always handy.
That's right. Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
I see. Someone breaking into the armory. Yeah, we may have the opportunity to check that out. So yeah, General Carter now running the armory as the quartermaster of UNATCO. I'm not sure if that's a good use of his talents or not, but so be it. So yeah, we have a stealth pistol now. Designed for wet work. Excuse me. Designed for wet work, the stealth pistol is manufactured to boast a notably large clip, exceptional range, and integrated silencer. Excels performance-wise in all except raw stopping power. Yeah, it only deals 8 base damage even with the slight bonus to our skill, compared to 15 of the standard Glock 49. So go see Alex.
You're getting warm. You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
It's my front I'm mostly worried about, but cheers.
You're breaking my concentration.
Oh, that's Sharon. Sorry, Shannon, who we just got told off by. Here's the door code for the communications van, which we already know the code for. The fact that she knows it is interesting. She's in administration, isn't she? Suppose she might know the code. Newspaper here. Grey Death, look to the sky. No student of recent history can fail to miss the irony that the greatest enemy mankind has faced in the 21st century was not any despot or dictator but a lowly microbe. Millions upon millions have been killed by the pandemics of AIDS, resistant tuberculosis and the century flu. But now we face the greatest threat yet, the Grey Death. But was this plague an accident of nature or a design of science? The plague is decidedly unnatural in origin and may in fact be extraterrestrial. So they think that the Grey Death was manufactured by aliens of some kind. Ooh. Project Dibok. Domination. 5F clearance only. To be fair, we're rookies. Our access is only Angel OA. The noted failure of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range ceiling or electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. Project Dibok was initiated to address this issue through the creation of a stealth aircraft that could be used as a platform for a number of mission objectives. Okay. More candy, more soda. Change G. Herman's password to Zeitgeist. Next week, I guess I'll be... So I think if we hack Alex's computer terminal here. Let's have a look here. Network security, that's what we need. The various usernames and passwords of the agents. And we have a locker code. Is it for here? Indeed it is. And a couple of flares. And one more thing now. Where is it? Aha! In we go. A nano key for the office door. Oh well. We didn't need to use that lockpick earlier on. Up on level 2. Well, level 1. And a scope weapon upgrade. Now, of course, our sniper rifle should have one already. Yep. I think we'll give it... Decisions. We'll give it we'll start upgrading this pistol. And is there another opening down here? Oh, 1 and 2. Okay. I see. Excellent. So, I should have maybe taken a screenshot of the usernames and passwords. Can I access them from here? I can. Awesome. This is from Joseph Mandley in reference to the skull gun. We read this before, but obviously this is the reply. I personally forwarded your request to appropriations. Upgrading our combat readiness is an ongoing priority. Speaking of which, you certainly made the best of a difficult situation yesterday. We applaud your courage. Of course, we read these nano-augmentation and you, but we have a message about our new recruit. JC Denton will be joining us today after a stint at the academy, and I'm assigning you both the task of keeping a watchful eye on him while monitoring his progress. His assigned cover name is JC Denton. We thought it would be best to keep the cover names within the family. We have great faith in both of you and trust you to do your utmost to ensure that he becomes a successful and productive member of the organization. So we had J. Mandley and was a Night Killer. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Did it have a... Ah, it had a... Okay, fair enough. Agent Navarra. See, what did I tell you? Manley will be happy to have the garbage truck take me back to Deutschland. Now, especially with the new Animog already arriving. They will call us dinosaurs. Oop. There we are. G. Herman, we've read this already. And WS, our little experiment. To Joseph Manderley and Anna Navarra. Should be arriving soon. Clear it for Domination 5S operations as soon as possible, but proceed with caution. We have serious concerns about the primary unit and would like to avoid any potential contamination. Curious. Any other accounts we should look into? Jaime. Bad knee. Welcome, UNATCO's in need of a good surgeon. Which, let me add, I have a big pain in my knee. Sticking actuator. I can't fix it no matter how much lubricant. Okay. And speaking of medical, it's right next door. This dead body has throwing knives inside.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC, about your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbas for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Have you met your partner yet, Anna Navarra? I think she and Gunther are upstairs in the break room.
Haven't run into her.
A real piece of work. Maybe you should compare notes before the operation. You never know. She might go easier on you.
Sure, maybe I'll introduce myself.
Then report to Manderley. He told me to send you back to him on the double.
Okay, so good for Herman and Anna Navarra in the break room.
You old kidder.
The origins of UNATCO. In recent years, a swelling tide of international terrorism coupled with the enmity between states, widely varying laws, and an anachronistic devotion to arbitrary borders has resulted in the decreasing effectiveness of local law enforcement. To resolve the problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner. UNATCO was formed with just the mission in mind, an organization that would and could transcend national boundaries and provide security for all nations that subscribe to its charter. There's a nano key here for the med lab closet.
One more thing before I go, since you've been briefed on my augmentations. What can you tell me about the info link?
Let's see. Micro-receiver exostructure in the sulci, mechanocarbon threads on the axons. For queuing, you know, packet routing. Anything particularly interest you?
Is there a way to turn it off?
The info link?
Yeah, or is someone at UNATCO tuned in 24 hours?
These might sound a little funny, JC, but I'm not permitted to answer that question.
Your clearance is higher than mine?
Regarding your systems, I am your physician.
No big deal. I was just curious.
Okay. I forgot that you should endeavor to talk to people more than once.
I wouldn't keep Manderley waiting if I were you. His office is on level 2. You better head out.
Okay, fine.
I think there's a medkit in the storage closet.
Oh, really? So I just happened to nab a key for said storage closet. And hey, what do you know? You were right, there was a medkit. Ooh, level 4. Restricted area. It seems we don't have permission to access that scanner. Probably don't have the access, the authority. So these are various nano-augmentations that we could gain, maybe in the future. Some of which we can only have one of, depending on the available slots. So we can only have one cranial and one eye upgrade. Something to bear in mind if we have to make a permanent choice. Janine's bot, specs and overview. It tells us about the medical bot, which was in here. Oh, hello. Can you heal me? Thank you very much. Okay. We have microfibral muscle and combat speed. Microfibral muscle. A passive ability, apparently. Muscle strength is amplified, allowing the agent to push, lift, and throw extraordinary heavy objects. Only drains energy when throwing heavy objects. To throw held objects with extreme force, press the shoot from Jaime. Strength is increased slightly and heavy weaponry can be wielded without penalty. So we would need level 2 to push, lift, and throw heavy objects. We can throw them in level 3 with guaranteed lethal force. Or we have combat speed. Sorting rotors accelerate calcium ion concentration, increasing the agent's muscle speed several fold. An agent's striking and throwing speed with low-tech and demolition weapons is increased slightly, as is the speed in which the agent draws and holsters any weapon. I see. They have changed the augmentations then, because it used to be that you could do more damage with low-tech weapons, of course, which is what this is. Have they changed it? I don't remember them being just passive. I thought you had to turn the abilities on. But they're saying that's a passive skill now. But there is an energy rate. Oh well, let's not be confused. If I was playing a melee-only character, which was tempting to do as a conduct, if I wasn't using the GMDX mod, I would probably try and do a low-tech playthrough. But since I want to see what's available, we'll go with microfibral muscle, just because I like the idea of moving heavy objects, because sometimes moving things like drinks machines can reveal passages that you wouldn't otherwise discover. I see. Okay. Let's go see Gunther and Anna here in the break room. UNATCO and the world. A significant step was made towards eliminating legal loopholes when US President Philip Riley Meade lobbied the Congress to make the US a UNATCO member nation.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
Not at all.
Glad to have you aboard.
Thank you. Various names here. We have a Jojo, I think it's Jojo Fine was his name. You have a Max Chen. Collaborators. The NSA. I see. Various darts here. Is it worth the pick? Probably not.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
Hi there.
Forget how Agent Navarra is not friendly. She has every life to give for her partner.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
At least it is a way that we know when it's not Paul.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
He will not be the equivalent of his brother. I have seen that he knows the procedure of a good offensive.
Let us hope you are right.
I won't let you down, Agent.
Now, Gunfer actually supported us there because we actually gave him a pistol when we were rescuing him from the lower levels of the statue ruins. Meat from Mars. NASA scientists confirmed that the eroded remains of the Alba Paterna crater on Mars precisely match the face of President Meade. The White House has made no comment, however Martin Wisdom, president of EA, enemies of aliens not to be mistaken for Electronic Arts, told the Midnight Sun, "This is the evidence we have been looking for, a warning that Mr. Meade is not human. He is probably a Martian general, a war hero, come here to conquer Earth with the assistance of the United Nations."
You should get moving.
Yeah, I probably should. We have a public access terminal here, telling us about various enemies we might want to know about. So feel free to pause and have a read of these. So know your enemy, the NSF, the National Secessionist Forces, remain a very real and increasingly widespread terrorist threat. We have Silhouette, famous for inserting 20th century style commercials into the NAT broadcast. You have the Triads. UNATCO surveillance of Hong Kong is currently given a high priority, given the renewed threat of Chinese organized crime. The Triads, namely the Luminous Path and the Red Arrow, vie for control of the 10 trillion credit shipping business. And of course other threats. UNATCO operatives have identified over 1,250 terrorist organizations active in the world today. Groups such as the Templars in Europe and X-51 in the Western United States will be dealt with in subsequent volumes of Know Your Enemy. And an ATM. Let's not... I wonder if Gunfer knows we're hacking this terminal. The PageNet Global Banking System. Okay, I don't think there's anything else really for us to do here apart from report to Joseph Mandley again. Oh, looks like Paul's in the office as well. Tell you what, we'll end this video here, and when we come back we'll receive our new mission briefing and see what the situation is about the recovery of the ambrosia shipment that was taken from the North Dock. This of course has been AnthWolf, playing Deus Ex. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for even more in the next video. Until then, no. Bye-bye now.